Hey everyone, I hope y'all having a pretty good day. I'm back again with another video. It's going to be what in my taco boxes, for like 9 I think. But all this time it's not like from new stuff that I bought and stuff. This is more like for stuff that I found. Like in the first videos, my haunting, this is the haunting. Um, um, Up to last season and this one. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got. And here we go. I got some of these here. Well, here we go. I got some of these here. I'm gonna show you what I got. Wait. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna show you what I got in these. I got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna show you this. I did some scuba when I found these, so I didn't find a lot of weights and stuff like low because I did scuba diving. So much of the stuff I was finding were like doors because there wasn't a current and hooks doesn't stay in the current. But anyway, got some stuff here. I got a couple of weights here. Most of these I found kind of randomly, but check out some. I don't know what this thing is. Kind of lead, but I got some of these weighed. A lot of belt I already found like a ton of these just because these are so popular while I live, but I got that. Then here, whoop, I got some hooks. I can see pretty decent hooks still. I don't know why they still got some fucking line inside, bro. What is happening? Yeah, I have to remove this, but I got some hooks. And yeah, there's these things. Couple of hooks. I got some, even like some of these big swim bait hooks by Eagle Claw Shop. They're pretty good. I got even some catfish hooks. Like this. And then here I'm going to show you the soft plastic here again. I got a couple of soft plastic that's down here, nothing major, but still pretty decent to show. Wait. Here we go. Pretty. I got here some Michelin stuff here. Let's start here. I got some couple of Ned rig here. You can see. One here, like some funny stuff. Got a full rig, Ned rig here by Matsu America. What I'm just going to set on my chair because why not? Heck's not. I got here some of these. I don't know what the fuck these are, but I got some of these like centipedes kind of bait. Look at these, how many like 10 cycle they have or whatever. Get a couple of these. Cause I got this one for a Ned rig, which kind of surprise rig, but still this thing is a brand new. I keep them just because I want to try them. I got another one of these like a fluke tail or some bag again. I wanted to try these. Got this thing's kind of weird thing is like a hook with like a worm kind of tail. I don't know. Or like a 6-inch mixed with twister grub, I think. And then I got some of the again another kind of like these centipedes kind of thing. Again, I have to try these. Another kind of I don't know what these are, like some drop. I think these are triking, like kind of like a little drop shot type of thing. Then here I got a claw. Again, I know what these are, but I got some of these again, little creature or whatever. Then I got here like in the last videos, all played with. They're still good with no hooks and stuff inside. They're still pretty decent. And I got a couple of these here. So most of these are still pretty new and stuff. If there's some of them are too good, I can just melt them down and use these. But this working fine, and I have to try some of these bait here too. So there's that. Here I got some Michelin stuff, and I got pretty lucky because I got some of these Jake head. Because I saw the future. You can see again some of these little system like last videos. You can see saw a lot of things, but I kind of find like the same kind of terminal suck, honestly. I think. Oh heck nah. So I got here again some floater weights. I don't know what these are about, but I got some floating weight. Some spin again. Some of these weird like thing I got here. Yeah. Potter spinner. Some jig head. Some of these like stringer hook. Can put this back in a jig. Are pretty decent. 8 of these little system type of thing, but I didn't find a lot of here this year because again I found current and the lines are usually don't send currents. Usually don't send currents. The line don't stay in the current. So there's that. And then here I got some very good GK. These were on the ground. I found these like some VMC one, like a 4-pack of like $7 US. I was happy to find these. But anyway, I got these. I got again some snaps of ball. Again, most of these are still in pretty good condition. To try to keep. Let's see right here. I got here some spinner rig and stuff. I got here some jig head. Again, like the last time when I do these is I kind of cut them to reuse them, or if it doesn't work, I will put in a I will melt them down in the future. I got a Juggernaut spinner rig here. Pretty decent balance. I kind of like these. Spinner rig, sorry, worm harness. Then I got a crawler harness here. They're pretty new again. Still just need some cleanables to be clean, and they're ready to go, honestly. But yeah, this will be kind of like a medium video, not as long as the other one, but still a bit long, but not as long. I'm sorry, everything is not just well, so it's gotta be a little bit longer than usual. But anyway, there's that. Here I got some jig head again. Most of these are pretty decent, or I can just resharp them again. You can see. Can resharp them. You can see. So I got that. Then here I got some swim bait again. I'll voice and call it swim bait. I'm pretty happy to find these because swim bait can be expensive in general, but most of these ones were still very decent. Only a couple of them were pretty crap and stuff, but most of these were still in good condition. I'm going to show you the more junky one first, and then after I'm going to show you what I do with these and our assortment. So first of all, here I got a Mako. But these are totally black, except for the hook I put. The hook is still sharp, but missing the barb. But what I do with these, I can't keep them because the body's still good. The action is still good, but pretty more stiff. But I have to see it will work. And then I got this one, which it's a pretty cool piece. I found a couple of, I don't know what these are, but I can put a new hook. But the thing is that the hook is totally not snug, so I have to re-put some glue or stuff, and the hook is not sharp. But other than that, the bait is still in one piece. And I got something like this that the tail just totally trash out, but the bait is still good itself. So maybe I will use for profile, or again I will use some part of it. Got another one of these with the big tail. This thing is like I don't know what the brand of these, but I got this one. Pretty decent. I got this one. Look a little cheaper. This one is. But I got that. I got here some Mako bait. I always got a Mako. They're pretty okay bait. I would say I got another Mako here. I always got a couple of Mako. I got this one. It's my favorite Mako. Again, this I think is worth the price because they're not transparent, can work even in muddy water. But these are super like minnow, like realistic paint job and whatever. I kind of like these. So I'm pretty happy to find these. Another one of these. I got a couple of these very cheap sunbait again, like last videos. A ton of these cheap. I don't know how much. I don't know. I think you can find on Amazon or whatever. But these are a ton of these cheaper ones that are pretty stiff but still good. I got another one of the same thing of last video. This one is this color is pink. It's not red, but still the same saltwater thing. But this one I didn't find here. I got here another one, very small bait again. Very happy to find. I got another Megabass baits that are pretty expensive, so I was praying this one is like in perfect condition. And then here I got another Savage Gill or minnow type of thing. Like that. And then here I got some little, like, I don't know what these are called, but it's like some Savage Gear. Looks like another one of these saltwater that I found. I don't know why I found some of these Savage Gear saltwater thing, but I found a couple of these. So I got this thing again, still perfect, but a little bit of clean. I got some 360-degree surge bait by Storm. Again, these are both are new. Look at these, fresh from the from the boxes. So very happy to find these again. But out here I'm going to show you my Storm baits here. I found a couple of Stone Walleye live baits. Usually I don't find a couple of these, but this time I found a couple of these, so that's why most people were fishing these, because honestly they're pretty decent bait. Honestly, first of all, I got this one's looks like a crappie kind of thing. Again, this thing again, the body, for me the profiles are good, still very like soft plastic stuff. The only real thing is that it doesn't have any like hook anymore, but I can put in wire and it will be usable. Same thing for this one. I mean, this one is still in one piece. Just that it's pretty crappy, but sometimes I like to have more imperfect kind of finished kind of bait here. Let's see, this is the same one, but this is in perfect condition that I found. Again, I got here some yellow perch. Yeah, yellow perch. I got some yellow perch bait here. Get see some yellow perch by like Walleye Life Target. I mean by some again, a couple of these with like yellow perch here. Even like a big one here. Look at these. Look at these, yeah. Yellow perch. And then I got two exact same walleye here. I mean, yeah, this is under yellow perch. I found this right by side, so that's mean that the guy must have loose at the same time, because they were sitting next to each other in the current. So it's kind of weird, but I got here a walleye. Walleye is not a yellow perch, a walleye, but it's a very decent little thing here. Get that on this. Yeah, I like one of these bodies that the plastic is very soft, very high quality. I got a little minnow here with no other hooks, but I will put in other hooks if I ever use these. Same thing for this 3-inch spike here. This thing is in perfect condition. Bro, why does this thing go everywhere? And it's even die. And then here I got another one of these fish, and again one of the brand. I got a couple of them. If y'all tell me like maybe a strapper, but I got some of these, not a strapper, but just a normal perch. And here I got I think is a trout, maybe a rainbow trout. I'm not sure, but I got another here kind of thing. So that for these. Kind of thing. Let me see real quick. Okay. Next box here, I got some other soft blade because I found a ton of soft blades again in the currents. But I'm going to show you what I got here. Again here, I'm going to just show you real quick what I got. Grubs, a ton of these grub. I won't show you everything, but I got a ton of, I mean the same grub, but grub here, some minic minnow, which is a very decent baits. Only one got like a word like finish to it or design, but it's the tail is totally struck. But these two are still good. But I don't know why this thing the tail is all gone here. Some bigger ripple shot, and what's good is some of these. You can see they're all ripple shot. They come from these little blades. They're pretty decent. It's a bigger ripple shot because I don't know why I found a couple of these in the current. I got some 2-inch ripple shot. Again, these are super classic bait, honestly, for me. Let's see. I found a ton of these. They're pretty decent imitation of a shad. And then here I got some fluke, style worm. Got some paddle tail here. More paddle tail here, I think. Here I got some missling thing. I even got like some things like a toad. Like some weird claws and stuff. But I can see, and I got here of course some Z-Man. But so what's kind of weird is that I found most of the same Z-Man is this one. This one I found. The same one. This looks like a shot, kind of like swim bait. I found a ton of these. The same plastic. You can see these are all the same plastic. The same shot thing. So must be the same people that know like what fish are biting there and why. Because to find these is kind of crazy. But I got that nonetheless. And then here I got some more like jig, spoon, spinner, whatever. All of these are there, so I'm not sure what I got here. Let's start here with this. I got a couple of small spoon here. For me, couple is not a lot. I got here a Wobbler 40 here. I love this like red and white kind of design. I got here some Cyclops 1. I love this color. I got a Moose Luke 116 ounce. I don't know, but I got some of these here. I got a Wobbler with another hook that I put. What I do with these sometimes when I found this, I put a new hook when there's no ring, but again, kind of weird. Get here. Looks like a Williams, but this Williams, look how thick it is. I don't know why I found this Williams was a thicker, but it's pretty crazy to find some of these. I got another red white spoon. Another very crappy spoon here. I don't want a cap of these. I don't want these heavier like Williams spoon. You can see a 30. Again. A yellow with like red crystal in these are pretty decent. I got a red white here. And then here I got another Hitic Wobbler. I found like always a ton of these, so there's that. And then here I got more spoon. I know I found a lot more, but there's not in the same box. I got a Williams, I think 40, yeah. Again, these are like 6 US each, by the way. Just to give you an idea. And I got 2 more here. I think these are 50 and yeah, 50 here. Very out of pain for this one. This one I was found with new. I got a Cyclops 2. Looks like a France color. Another Williams here. It's a 50 again. I like bronze white one. I got a Dartable, which is a very decent spoon. But this bigger Wobbler. I got a Lee Constant here. Number 1. And another one of these. You can see like Wobbler type of thing. But then here I got some medium spoon. Medium sizes, of course. Oh, stuck. This is only my dream. Oh, excellent. Because the thing is that I don't have like a camera sensor. I have to keep decent hand. And by the way, guys, there's more video about technology stuff that I bought, and I'm going to review then like some new stuff by Razor and stuff. So I'm gonna show you what I found. Anyway, here I got some of these Swedish style spoon here. It's a nice golden one. Again, I like this pattern. They're pretty nice. Looks like a minnow style. It's fish. I got a Wizbook 1/4. Pretty hole, but still decent. I got a Johnson thin like fish whatever. These are one of the first spoon I ever created, I think. This is a gold color. Okay, pretty nice spoon here. Other red white here. A Lucky Strike Canada. This thing is flawless condition. I think it's a 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 Blue Fox ounces. Then I got another one of these. I think it's a Matrix kind of bait, but I got this one. I was very happy to find this thing, but I got this one. And then here for the huge spoon I found. I'm going to shock some of y'all. So first of all, I got this bait. Again, kind of crazy because this thing was like out of the packaging when I found it. but still the price tag inside. So there's that. I got here a big darter ball. I got a couple of these, but it's a big one. Let's see. You can see a lot of these. Again, darter ball. All of these are all expensive baits. The darter ball. So yeah. I got like even some 6-3 here. This is the heavy one. This is the light version. I got some of these big. I don't know what this thing is, but they call it Blue Fox. I only say Blue Fox, but look at the profile of this thing. It's crazy. Look at that nonetheless. And then here I got another spoon. It's Lucky Strike. Counter Wobbler number 4. This is like a big one of these. They have some holes to help move more water, I guess. And then the biggest spoon, one of the biggest one I found was super surprised was this one. It's called the Dartervol. The Troll Devil. This thing is a huge one, but I got this thing nonetheless. And here I got some little spinnerbait. They're smaller ones. So what I do is I found them. I put the new blade, a new hook, and they're ready to go. You can see, new blade, new hook. They're ready to go. I got some slabs here. 2 of these. Against a Sibyl. And then here I got a, I don't know what the brand of this one. Another one of these. That. And then here I got some spinner. I always find a couple of spinner always because, you know, spinner honestly are underrated bait for me again, like I said, but I'm going to show you why it is. So let's start with this thing. This is pretty nice. Looks. This is soft bend one. Come even with a feather hook. It's pretty nice. I got here. It's a Blue Fox Maps 4. I think this is a Aglia or a Comets maybe. Got here another one of these. I found a couple of these. I don't know what the brand of this one specifically, but I got some of these. You can see these one right here. I don't know what the brand. If y'all can know, tell me. Got the Aglia 4. You can see I love the color. Pretty new. I got here a ton of these cheaper bait spoon that I got. All of these are cheaper style spoon. Always don't put a lot of intention to these. I got here a Black 44 again. Very decent spinner out of these. I got this spinner which can be, it's a 5 Aglia, but look at these. This, the guy put 2 hook normally. 2 thing here, 2 nook. I don't know why he did that, but I got that. I got this another one, the fuck it is. It's a like 5 something. But with that. The guy put a split shot in this thing. Again, here I've got a big giant killer, musky pike, musky killer, whatever. Got a one of these. Again, I love these. I got a Aglia long one, but I don't think it's Aglia because there's like a lead here, but with that. Then I got a long, looks like Tria. So look at these, all of these are pretty. Honestly, at least 100 US here. Now I'm going to show you my spinner base of jig. I got this kind of weird, like a grub with a spinner. It looks like an OG because I only had a small Colorado blade, but still, it's still decent. I got a buzz bait. I don't find a lot of buzz bait, but I got this one with another grub, of course. I got here some jigs, some bass jig. I got here a swim jig. What I do, you can see what I start to do is I put some treader hook on these, honestly, so they're still usable. This one didn't need one, but I put one nonetheless. And a long con swim jig. This one is in perfect condition. Got a football head jig. A Nola and Taco one jig. One of these that's pretty nice. You can see come with a free floating head, so we'll free float the hook. I got another jig here. You can see a pearl white with a swim bait. Then here I got another one of these jig with a churro swim bait. I don't know why I did that, honestly. I don't know if I would do that, but I got that nonetheless. Then here I got some chatterbait. Honestly, I found a ton of chatterbait this time because there was a lot of current stuff, so people like to throw chatterbait. But that's made that, you know, I found a couple of these, you know. So first of all here, I got here chatterbaits. Still very decent. I don't know what the brand of this one, but I got this thing. I got this thing. I found a couple of these, like, I don't know what the brand of this one, but these I found a ton of these. Guess I'm going to show you a ton of these that I found. See, like this one, the same thing with no baits. Again, this thing. Oh, these are, you can see. Put a trotter hook on these. You can see another one of these. Two of the same one with the same plastic. Look at these plastic. And there was a third one, so the guy lose like 3 baits in a row, which is kind of sad. I even got this thing, is a big one of these, but again, the same thing. And the same thing here. And I got this thing. I don't want this thing, but I think it's a Ninja Tail with another free floating head, jig head, black and blue. But then finally here I got another Z-Man soft plastics, a churro and chartreuse. This is our original G-Man in chartreuse white and green. So yeah, there was that. Anyway, so if that video was kind of long, it kind of took a lot of time to explain the thing, but I really like to do that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, don't forget to put a like or subscribe to not miss any videos. But yeah, I'll do another one, but hope y'all enjoy the video, and bye.